unbelievable natural skin. So, and now I was cut off. So let me just finish real quick this whole thing. So long story short, we'll now get into my monthly favorites and fails. But this, I will look into a few concealers, namely, I'm not sure if at this point I want to look into the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush concealer anymore. I probably will at some point because I like many products. I will repurchase the Beautiful Skin Foundation because it's my jam. And maybe there will be some deal, you know, and I also might like to pick up the Pinky Glow stick blush. I will definitely pick up the Iconic Nude lip liner because it's the best of all time. So there are, I mean, Charlotte Tilbury has just banger favorites that are holy grails of mine. So there will be a good opportunity to pick up this this Darling concealer and try if it does what I want it to. Just these little inner corners, blurring full coverage, canceling out this darkness. Then again, recently I thought many people contour dragging it here. Maybe it's not so horrible after all. But this is a good cut to the my second desire for the summer. I want this Aussie Glam bronzer that especially Tanielle J is promoting and is trending with it, and also with great products of her own line. I think this is going to be the birthday gift to myself this year, to try this line, because you know I have to purchase a bit more than no, actually I'm pretty sure I know what I want. I want to try 2 of these bronzers with the duo brush, with the nose face contour duo brush. There's a set, and I will get it an individual bronzer on top, the Cappuccino and the Latte. And then she came out with long wear, creamy but setting eyeliners or face liners for all over the face. I will get milk chocolate, and what's the other one that I'm going to get? And a little brush, a little duo brush, and I love that it has caps on it, because duo brushes are horribly inconvenient to store, and I love that it has these caps on it. That's what I want to get for my birthday this year, because while the brand is rather decently priced, I would say, especially considering that you get 30 grams of product in these bronzers. You get free international shipping, but you also have to pay 20% taxes when you get this. So this is a big purchase, and this is, and also, you know, if I got it now, this heavily bronzed look will be too heavy on my pale skin, so I wouldn't have as much fun. I want to get this gift to myself when I'm actually tan enough to really enjoy it right away. So this is the plan for that. And besides that, yeah, check out my bronzer video where I'm talking way too long and too much about the new Westman Atelier bronze duos and why I won't get them. Then we also have so interesting products like the Dior bronze sticks. I wasn't interested at all at first because they also in general put quite warm. But now, you know, this Aussie Glam put warm bronzers, warm cream products on my map. It's tempting, but I don't love how big they are. Also, in their shape. I think there are better ways. I'm still intrigued, and especially the bronze sticks, people really rave about that one. I feel like I will end up trying these, but for now I feel more satisfaction and reason if I would feel bad getting them now, because I have so many bronze products, and before I would get them I would really want to get use out of so many ones that I have. I mean, this I expected to be more suitable for my winter complexion. I shouldn't lift my arms because I didn't shave, but you know, this is an all girls channel, who cares. This is this puts a bit warm and undertone that you wouldn't expect looking at the pan. I already talked about that this is not good for my winter shade. It's also a bit drier than I would like for the winter time. I hope I will finally get good use out of this summer. When I received it last year, I was appalled. I thought I would want to declutter it right away because of this undertone, but because Aussie Glam is trending, I want to, you know, I'm a cool bronzer kind of person. I prefer red undertones that mimic a bit better my natural bronze, but this year I'm after that quite warm golden Aussie Glam. So maybe I will finally fall in love with this. And same goes for this. Also creamy but sets to dry touch. This is Oak by SIMIHAZE. Should we swatch these? Should we swatch? We should swatch these. You know why? Because I did not put any bronzer today. I also want to remind myself as well as you, I do have liquid products. I don't gravitate towards them, especially when it's about bronzer, because you know, a blush is easier to dab on with your fingers and to keep it looking natural. Bronzer is a different story, and I think, and I know this is why these new Victoria Beckham liquid bronzers don't work out as well as the blushes. I was already not very interested in these quite liquidy looking blushes when she came out with them. I didn't get any. It's just hard to work with. It might have a skin-like effect and so on and so forth, but when it's just too much fuss using things, I know that I will not use them. So, and especially droppers, I hate droppers. I cannot deal with that. So this is easy. I mean, you have this stick applicator thing, and by the way, this, I got this, I think Rare Beauty came out at this time with these type of liquid bronzers. This is by Catrice. This was limited edition, but they have these out. I think now they are in their regular line. The shades are beautiful, perfect. The way it applies, really beautiful. It's just that I hardly reach for it. I'm absolutely convinced that this is at least as good as similar, more expensive products, if not even better. Speaking of better, the liquids I will not swatch now, but also, you know, I have products like the Drunk Elephant, Bronzy drops or whatever. Many, I couldn't even list them all right now on top of my head, but Also this Terry Brightening Serum in, I think this is Sunny Flash number 4, the popular one. This is nothing I put all over to warm up my face, especially because it's heavily fragranced, so I cannot put it all over my face. It would irritate my perioral dermatitis here. Also, I don't think you should put too much bronzing things here, right? You will end up with a beard, right? But this is something, I will not do it today, because this is a step when it involves my fingers and creamy textures. Oh, it's just water because I washed it. Because I like to keep my things clean, and I think I touch it with sun lotion or something like that. So I would just take a very tiny drop of this and go onto my cheeks like this, maybe a bit on nose for, you know. And since it's glowy, I wouldn't want it on my forehead because my pores are larger in the T-zone. It would just enhance that. I would want a product without any shimmers, even though this is a skin glow. It's not any cheap looking shimmer or anything like that. I still would prefer to use something different on my forehead. And this would be, hold on. Oh, this bronzer is so good. It's so good. This is an absolute monthly favorite. It's super cheap. It's Catrice. It's last summer's LA. I think it was, yeah, Desert Dune LA. And it's called Matte Cream Bronzer. But this is a formula. This is a texture, and I have nothing like it. I only got this one by SIMIHAZE or SIMIHAZE because I wanted it to be a different shade but the same texture as this one, but it's not. I apply this with a brush, with a soft synthetic brush that I would use for powder blushes, and it works fantastic. It's so thin. I think it's what you get when you apply a very thin bronzer formula without any shimmer and spray down the powderiness with a glowy setting spray, but just in one step. It's a bit warm in undertone, but it's even on my pale winter skin, it works great. Even when I swatch this, it's so thin. It's so thin. It's amazing. It's really amazing. I wish they would come out with this. If they came out with another bronzer like this, I'm there. I will not get more of this one because, let's be real, it's from last summer. How much could I even take to use up this super thin formula? And I prefer this darker shade of these two because the lighter one is actually a bit more yellow in undertone. Super thin. Now let's do the Oak by SIMIHAZE. So see, this is creamy. This is very creamy when you touch it. This has a bit more red, but you cannot apply it as thin as the Catrice, and it also, I don't know, it did look more yellow on me. That's odd. Applied it, it had more yellow in it that made it look unpleasant. Maybe it's just because the texture builds it up in a different manner. Huh, that's interesting. Because this would really look like it would flatter me more right now, right? But it doesn't. Amazing. And yeah, you know, I talk about this powder in the other video. Let's watch the Charlotte Tilbury. This is shade 1 Fair. I don't know how fair people could use this. I think it means fair using self tanner. However, and this, so see, this feels creamy, but it is very matte right away. This is not, to me, this is not a cream bronzer for the winter time. Not in shade and not in texture. It's just too matte for my preference. And then, I know it's very old, but I will use this up. You better believe that, because I got it. This is a Hoola bronzing stick. A bit more peachy. Feels quite, also applies like a cream, feels dry, powdery. Hold on. Okay, just needed to wipe my fingers. Let me also show you the Say bronzer in Fair. Oh, did it cut me off again? Oh, and this is so much more emollient, because this is sitting on my lap and it just, this mild warmth on my lap had it glow quite a bit. Yeah, so it's so shiny because of its emollient. This is a wintertime bronzer, you know. The way it applies is thinner, more glowing, more emollient. I mean, this looks like nothing, but it's appropriate for pale winter skin, right? This is also a favorite of mine. Here we have a super old Triangle Artist Contest Stick by Catrice. I'm pretty sure in Warm Brown 01. I'm pretty sure this was a limited edition. Oh shoot, this is with coconut oil, but it's also quite deep. I should use it during hot summer months, and let's cross our fingers that the coconut oil will not be comedogenic on me when it's warm enough for it to not solidify during, you know, check out my other video. I think I know why coconut oil and shea butter is comedogenic on me, because I chose these creamy products for winter months. I go outside, my skin freezes, and this is when these products solidify these ingredients. I mean, see, now don't come for me because this is so old. I don't care. It smells completely fine. It's not clean beauty. It's chemical beauty, and it has quite an amount of stabilization in it, and it does not smell bad. And this is probably more like the number 3 contour shade by Dior. By the way, if I try the contour or the bronze stick by Dior, it would in both cases be the coolest version, number 3, and they still are warm enough, right? I imagine that this could be very close to that one. Of course, I would prefer the formula without coconut oil, but I think I should really use this up. I should, and it's completely fine. I can see myself to at some point trying one of these Dior sticks this summer, and you know, compare it to, was it necessary? Does it anything different than the things that I already have? I also have the Rare Beauty bronzing stick. Hardly used it. I didn't even find it right now. Oh, and this one I discovered. I got this too. I got this when it was cold, and I got this warmer shade in number 9 Honey Beige. This is actually a foundation, a glow foundation duo product. It smells like Monoi, like vacation heaven Monoi. Fabulous. And this is a warmer shade. This would also be a very pretty. I think today this is what I want to dab here on my cheeks. This is what I'll do. Yeah. And since it's not, you know, it's a deeper foundation shade with some glow, with some peachy glow to it. I don't think it's useful to add this also. I mean, most of these are discontinued. Why am I even swatching them for you? But these might be. These are useful swatches. Wait. So I would not. I think I can use up the Rare Beauty bronzer stick. I don't think I would want to repurchase this. Here I have, no, this is Nude Buff, this is a blush, but I have also nude sticks. By the way, there is a lighter bronzer that's called Bondi Babe or something like that. It's super yellow. I have a tiny mini of it, and it's super yellow. It's rather light but very orangey yellow. I don't think that I have Sunkissed. I think Sunkissed is just a warm blush. No, it's a warm blush shade. I don't have to. If you don't know, these nude sticks products have this one, this little brush. It even twists off if you don't like it or if you want to wash it. I think this is very convenient. It might not be your perfect brush to apply it, but I love that you have something in your purse if you needed to, you know. I really like products with a brush on the other side. I want this with everything. This is the shade Manila. Of course, this would not be for me right now, but I feel like this could be close to Caramel Latte, a very popular shade in these Tanielle J Aussie Glam videos. Let's look at that. Das hole ich dann. Das. Nein, bitte. I'm sorry. But my son, he gets rashes, allergic rashes, and if he pops a piece of Lego somewhere in some corner where it's just not freshly cleaned, I don't want him to go there for asthma, you know. So this has quite an amount of red to it as well. Do I even need any more cream bronzer? I don't think so. Then there is also Beach Glow by Pixie. I love these sticks. I guess my absolute favorite, by the way, the base sticks, light coverage but beautiful and easy. It's good. The blush sticks are very beautiful, but the formulas with glow to them are drier. I think they nail the formulas that are just normal pigment without shimmer. The shimmer ones are, they're a bit more dry. I'm not in love with this one. Should I still maybe demo it right now? It looks it looks horribly dark here, but it's not too bad when you it applies much thinner, I think. Let me go through my bag. And another one. I got these KKW highlighter and contour duo sticks. They're actually not bad. And they are not fragranced. They just smell like crayons, and I love that. I need to use them up as well. I mean, these don't contain too much product. It's not even 2 grams of product in these in total. No need to swatch this. Now, let me take a look at my face and make up my mind. What would I want to apply right now with you? I mean, I'm pretty pale. I used new sunscreen today, and I'm not sure if my skin disagrees with it. It doesn't look like it. All right, what do we want? I don't want too much contrast right now because my skin just looks actually better. So we won't do, let's do this a different time. Even though it looks so dark, it's still, as I said, it would be fine, but I would want less contrast right now. Where did I put this? Oh, and let me also say this, because lately I've seen more content with this one, with this Makeup Forever, and out of the popular shades, which is Endless Cocoa, whatever walnut, no, this is whatever walnut, Anywhere Caffeine. Did I want Anywhere Caffeine, or did I, is this even the more rosy one? I mean, this is quite warm. I'm wearing it right now. This is already quite warm. If that walnut shade is the even warmer, I mean, no, let me say this. I'm not in love with this formula. It's a very ordinary formula. I do absolutely prefer the MAC lip pencil formula when it comes to a regular waxy lip pencil. It does tag more, but I think it would be better at staying put, you know what I mean? But especially the shade Oak is also much better than this. I won't get more of this. I'm not convinced. For my lip pencils, what flatters me the most is a blurring long wear formula like the Charlotte Tilbury or the Kosas. They look the best. That's just something very flattering. If I should choose a great lip liner, it has to be more than just a good shade, or you know. Yes, and the Iconic Nude by Charlotte Tilbury checks all the boxes for me. So I want to do the by Terry thing. I mean, it's mean because I think these are discontinued, but after all, I am pretty sure we all have many pretty products sitting in our collection, and we're not touching them because we think, oh, there are new bronzer sticks by Dior or whatever, go out and buy and not use them. So this is pretty warm. Okay, it adds coverage. That's not too smart for today. And it's very peachy. I actually wanted something more. I want something else. I want to do something different. Ooh. You know, I just stick to it because this, since it's even called Cover and Glow, since this has coverage, I don't think it would layer too well with a different product. So since I could manage to keep it fairly nice here, we will just do this today. I mean, it just added some peachy warmth. But I doubt that something on top would serve me well. Should I use the, let me take this Charlotte Tilbury on the forehead here. Mind you, I'm light, I'm not fair, I am light and very pale right now. And this is still a warm bronzer shade on me. I don't see this working out great for pale people. For actually fair skin, I mean. So I guess there isn't really a choice for a fair complexion here. Alright, let's keep it like that. Let me finish. When did it cut off again? I mean, it was so silly to swatch these. Most of them are not even available anymore, right? I mean, this is the Pixie. This is the Pixie. This is the Nude Sticks Manila. What is this? This is the discontinue, or this is the it's so close to this one, the Catrice one. There is Catrice. This is SIMIHAZE. This is the Charlotte Tilbury in Fair. This is the Benefit Hula, which isn't available either. And this is the Say, which you cannot even see in this lighting, right? So, wow, great content, right? So, let me just go to this one. So maybe you saw that I curated. It's mostly just the fawn palette. So here you have 4 shades of fawn. This is